I don't know. I don't think I'll ever be disappointed in the way he looks. He doesn't feel the need to be charming or anything. He's just an unpretentious, very straightforward guy. And I love him.
You know, when we talk about Star Wars, we usually talk about the epic space battles, the Jedi and the Sith, the hero's journey. But honestly, Star Wars might secretly be the freakiest franchise ever. Think about it. This universe is crawling with grotesque creatures, bizarre body horror, and unsettling designs that feel straight out of a nightmare. Let's start with Jabba the Hutt. The first time you meet him in Return of the Jedi, you're introduced to this giant, slimy slug gangster lounging in a palace full of monsters. His skin glistens, he licks his lips, he purrs in gross delight when he pulls Leia close. He's surrounded by laughing pigmen, a cackling jester, and a giant rancor beast chained up in his basement. This is a family movie, by the way.
Good morning!
And it doesn't stop there. Star Wars has always loved its strange, unsettling aliens. Remember the Mos Eisley Cantina? Every table is filled with something weirder than the last. Bug-eyed monsters, hairy-faced creatures, someone who looks like the devil himself, and that was in 1977. George Lucas didn't care if the aliens were cute or cuddly, he wanted weird. Even the heroes sometimes cross into freak territory. Chewbacca, a 7-foot-tall space yeti, Yoda, a little green goblin man who talks in riddles and lives in a swamp full of snakes and mist. And then you've got The Empire Strikes Back. You thought Luke was safe on Hoth? Nope. First thing that happens, he gets attacked by a wampa, dragged into its ice cave and hung upside down like a snack. Oh, and let's not forget that his lightsaber wound literally smokes when he slices the creature's arm off.
Good morning! That was my arm! Oh, it hurts so much!
How about the prequels? Oh, they took the freakiness to new heights. Geonosians, those clicking insectoid things. The Kaminoans, tall, spindly neck cloners who live in an endless rainstorm. And that giant arena in Attack of the Clones. It's full of giant monsters, mantis beasts, and an enormous multi-eyed cat spider thing. And then there's Revenge of the Sith, which basically turns into a gothic body horror film by the end. Anakin burning alive on Mustafar, screaming in pain, his skin blackened and charred. The metal limbs grafted onto his broken body. The moment his helmet seals shut and he lets out that first mechanical breath. It's Frankenstein by way of space opera. Even the TV shows lean into the bizarre. Ever watch The Clone Wars? There's an entire arc about a planet called Mortis, where physical reality bends and the Force literally manifests as giant gods in animal forms. Or Rebels with the Purgil, giant flying space whales that can jump into hyperspace. Or The Mandalorian, where you've got frog ladies, crate dragons, and a giant spider nest that feels straight out of the mist. And it's not just on screen. Visit Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland or Disney World, and you'll see the weirdness up close. Inside Doc Ondor's den of antiquities, there's a taxidermied wampa, frozen in a permanent snarl. There's a baby sarlacc, squirming inside a tank. There's a giant Dianoga, yes, the trash compactor monster, lurking inside a water tank above the marketplace, its single slimy eye popping out to stare at you as you walk beneath. Even Oga's Cantina feels like a creature den disguised as a bar. The walls are lined with mysterious tubes and cages. glowing jars filled with who knows what, pulse and bubble. And if you look closely, you'll spot creatures inside the walls. Alien critters crawling through glass terrariums built right into the bar's architecture. It's like drinking inside a living organism. And let's not forget the sounds, the squelches, the hums, the animal calls echoing through the alleys of Black Squire Outpost. Everywhere you go, there's a sense that this world is teeming with life. Some of it curious, some of it dangerous, all of it strange. But if we're talking about freakiness, we have to talk about, or maybe accurately, the absence of it. The way it hovers awkwardly around the edges, never fully acknowledged, yet never quite absent. Because under all the lasers and spaceships, there's something deeply weird about intimacy in this universe. Think about Jabba and Leia again. The slimy domination of beauty by grotesque power. Think about Anakin and Padme, a relationship that's supposed to be passionate, but feels stilted, forbidden, kind of uncomfortable, like two teenagers sneaking kisses in a monastery. Or the idea of the Jedi, an order sworn to suppress attachment, love, desire, like they're monks in a galaxy that's full of sweaty, leering creatures. Meanwhile, the villains, the Sith, are the ones dripping with sensuality, with temptation, with raw emotional desire. It's no accident that Palpatine is the one whispering in Anakin's ear, promising him forbidden knowledge, forbidden power. Even at Galaxy's edge, you feel it. Ogagara, the mysterious cantina owner, is never seen, but constantly hinted at, like a femme fatale crime boss lurking in the shadows. The cast members flirt in character with travelers from other planets. The vibe is less family bar and more underground alien speakeasy, complete with slimy backroom deals and unspoken debts. In Star Wars, sex doesn't happen openly. It's something repressed, lurking under the surface, expressed through costumes, power dynamics, whispered promises. It's a franchise filled with tight leather, flowing robes, chains, masks, forbidden longing. Like a space opera written by someone who really wanted to talk about desire, but didn't know how to show it. And maybe that's part of the freakiness too. A world that's loud, colorful, and bursting with strange creatures, but when it comes to intimacy, it clams up, shoves it off screen, or lets it manifest in the strangest, kinkiest ways. But that's what makes Star Wars so compelling. It's not clean, shiny sci-fi. It's weird, dirty, tactile. The ships are falling apart. The aliens are lumpy and drooling. The world is full of fungi, rust, rot, and tangled, messy human emotions beneath it all. It's a universe that feels lived in, but also deeply unsettling, like there's always something crawling just beneath the surface. And honestly, I love that. Because under all the lightsabers and space battles, Star Wars has always been a little creepy, a little surreal, and a little freaky. It's a universe where the strange is normal, where the grotesque is beautiful, and where every corner hides something you've never seen before. And I wouldn't have it any other way. May the weird be with you.